Hello? Hello? Welcome to another episode of Not Gay. I'm your host, Not, and I may or may not have just woken up from a really fat nap. I forgot to do a lot of things. Yeah. But, we're back up now. Yeah. So that means we can get back to making Not Gay. And I think I have everything prepared now. Here we are. As you know, last time we decided to take a very, very big leap and feel very flat, which is why we're starting all the way back from the very beginning. The simplest of simple. Here it is. Console. Yes, last time we decided to make a window. As a, like an actual Windows desktop application pop up. And, well, we managed to do just that. A blank window with, like, a little bit of text on it. There's just so much, like, happening, I think, behind the scenes. That, oh man, it would take a lot of reading to actually understand what was going on. Honestly, at times like these, I kind of think to myself, okay, that's not the right, way. Well, anyway, the end all be all is that the window is very much, a visual support here. At the end of the day here, we're going to, I just want to get the game out. Very, very raw, bare bones. So that's why we're just gonna pull up that little console that pretty much doesn't require you to program in like the window or anything. It's already all there. Well, without further ado, it's time to get started. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Let's see, where were we? Right. We were looking at not the gameplay loop. We were looking at the menus and a little bit of object-oriented programming. So with object-oriented programming, I think what needs to be done here is we need more more files. I think I mentioned it like at the end of the previous episode, previous stream, that, you know, if we do things like this, every new thing that pops up will have to go before the previous thing being programmed in, because it's underneath that, it's below the following menu. So the smaller menus, like the deeper you go, like the higher they have to be up here, which is honestly not intuitive, because whatever we're calling at the bottom here, like say I run main, right, and I call main menu. Well then, main menu has to previously already exist, or else, you know, it won't be identified. Which means we need to put main menu above main to actually, you know, instantiate it and everything. And then, you know, main menu calls ranch menu, which means ranch menu has to be somewhere already pre-established above main menu. So that goes in reverse, which it's not great. Instead, what we kind of want to have happen is kind of take these, take this main menu and take this branch menu and put these into just separate CPP files. The one issue with this is that, well, actually no, that's fine. One issue that does crop up is if we need, say, like, I separate, I don't know, like, the train function, like, so we have, actually no, let's make things a little bit more simple. Let's make things simpler. Yes, okay. Let's say I have, you know, something like void data, and the whole thing it does is basically it takes like stat, it takes a stat and it adds one to it. That's all it does, right? And you know, this is like, the stat is already pre-established and everything, which means, you know, everything will need to like include like stats, CPP or something like that. But, you know, if particularly like, you know, the main menu here doesn't need to refer to that, then it doesn't need to include anything. So this helps reduce coupling. I believe that's the idea, is that the only thing that we really need that references that references like the stats in particular would be status, which shows us our stats, and train. No, not train. S train. And maybe C train and P train, actually, if we put all the stats in one page, one file, which we'll probably do. Right, oh. The screen wasn't on. Okay, here. So this was kind of what I was talking about. Here's a little bit of pseudocode for you. Kind of what I was talking about, like, what I need to do with the stats increasing. Right? You know, we put something like this. Honestly, would actually be in stat up, and you would return stat. something closer to that. Yeah. And then, of course, like, you know, we would want to maybe include both stats and, like, stat up methods. Actually, no. Sorry. I'm being dumb. Okay. Stats should have stat up methods inside of it already. I'm silly. Yes, okay. And abstraction and yes, okay. That should take care of everything. Yeah, no. Well, whatever the case is, like, just stats in general, right? If the menu doesn't refer to it at all, then we don't need it. I believe that should reduce coupling. Um, and by coupling I mean like how all the methods, functions, and oh no, that's not the way to explain it. How do I explain it? Uh, as in like how all the files kind of have to connect to each other. If I split them into like different files, right? Main has to refer to main menu has to refer to ranch menu, right? But the main does not need to refer to ranch menu because main menu already refers to ranch menu. And this kind of creates like a nice little chain, like a little straight line, if you will. And that helps separate things nice and clean. So, main menu doesn't do anything with stats, so it doesn't have to, like, even if it refers like stat menu or something, it does have to refer to stats, which actually contain on the stats file, the stat values and methods, because it doesn't need to do that. It doesn't call anything for that, but like, which means it goes to stat menu, I mean, and stat menu actually goes to stats. So it's another little straight line chain. Excuse me. So this goes into like pretty much a little nice kind of tree actually is what we're looking at here. I guess I should probably draw a visual. Maybe. I think I got it. Right. This means... What does this mean? Actually, I need to figure out how to actually refer to other files. Let me see here. What does C++ do? C++ refer to another CPP file. How can I call functions from one CPP file and another CPP file? Because I have multiple CPP files with all my functions. Okay. Instead of having to copy and paste functions, I just want to be able to do a little include. Yes. Declare functions in a header. When a CPP file has an include statement that copies and pastes the include file into your CPP file before compiling. Right. So we kind of have to compile things sort of in order, but Bill does all of this for us, so I don't have to worry about that. Compile usable code stack library, a shared library, yes, each file will be compiled as separate translation units, right? And given to the linker. Those projects will also use some libraries that are also linked. Right. Let's see here. So we have this example of CPP, and we want to. So that's. We want to include the example.h, okay? And. Wait a minute. Okay, this is the example CPP, and it has the include.example.h in it. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So this is functions. This is here are the functions. Okay. It runs an example function, and it has. Okay, and this as define function. Okay. Alright. I think I got it. Right. Alright. This is like really basic stuff. Here we go. Add. Wait, now, is this what I want to do? What do I want to do here? I want to add a new file. How do I add a new file here? I want to go to files. I want to do new file. And it should be a. Let's call it a C++ file, right? And this is source 1. It's miscellaneous files. That's not what we want. We want to build it in. We want to put it in .console. How do I do that? I mean, I could go directly into the file and add it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do that. Am I supposed to do that? That might break how things are built, see? Probably not the best idea. We want to find out. Open file, new project. Okay, here we go. So you want to add, what does add a class mean? Class name .h file, base class access is public. Oh dear, this is some advanced stuff. It's not too advanced, but I don't know if I should be using these tools. Makes things a little too easy. If you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, there's a good chance you can break everything. I'm not about that. What does that even module mean? No. Actually, here, this file contains the main function, right? Program executes there. Okay, so we know that. That's like what happens when we create a new file. So let's add a class. Or a new item. Actually, no, yeah, let's just add a new item. Let's add a new item. Let's call this a main menu. Main menu.cpp. Wait. Do I want to do this? Because look at this right now. I have a whole bunch of these menus, right? And they just kind of do the same thing. They go through a couple if and else if statements, right? And then they're like, oh, well, we call the thing above us. But that, well, you know, it's a little bit unintuitive, as I've said before. We can make do with that, honestly. We just need... And if that's the case, then, like, it really doesn't matter if I'm just gonna, like, copy and paste what I have right here, and... Actually, no. That's fine. That's what I want. Yeah. This is, like, incredibly separated, and, like, really dumb, if you think about it, because this is the entirety of, like, main menu. There's nothing else. But, you know, I think the further I get in here, like, the better it is to separate things into, you know, these little chunks. Because, as you know, like, it actually makes things easier to, you know, expand if you, I guess, put everything into proper bits and parts beforehand. So since I've already done this, I might as well follow through with it. Really, in hindsight, I should have definitely gone through and polished the architecture maybe a little bit better. But for our purposes, yeah, this'll do. This'll do. Okay. This means, let me go back in and let me add new item. Main menu. Global scope. Okay, currently everything is in global scope, and that is totally fine. So right now, to get main menu to work, we have all of this, right? And we slap that in here. Oh, but we need to include these as well. This is like really bad procedure. Like, normally, you know, you'd go and you'd be like, yeah, this is the program, right? This is the not game file to process menus or something like that. Just for documentation's sake, and going back in and being like, oh yeah, I know what's going on. So then suddenly this is, you know, it's like, uh-oh, we don't have a main menu. You can't do that, right? I wonder what happens if I make a class. Let's check that out, actually. Let's go project, let's add a class. Let's say test class. Test class, right? Okay, it becomes a .h immediately. And what is the base class? What does that mean? Let's call it test. Okay, what does this do? That really doesn't help us do much. I'm just gonna delete that. Yeah. Not gonna bother with that. Header files. Oh! Oh, it automatically makes the header file for you. I see. Alright. I'm gonna remove that completely as well. And let me check something here. Let me add a class. And let me call it menu. And we're just gonna make the base menu class menu, right? So now we have a menu.h and a menu.cpp. I mean, yeah. So if we go into, if I open up menu, right? And then say, I paste main menu stuff into it. Everything works. And if I do, I can do include, what's it, menu.h, right? Can I open source file menu.h? So what does menu.h do? It doesn't do anything right now. What I want to do is this. So let me hit let me go back and double check this. Because I'm obviously missing something. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I got it. So then I want to go into menu.h and I want to do, I believe it should be if ndef, right, if ndef menu, actually I want to do menu big in caps, right, underscore h, hashtag define menu underscore h, and I want to do void main menu, right, void branch, right, and I want to do and if yes, that's probably cram both of these anyway. What does this say? Function definition ranch not found. Oh, ranch menu. There we go. Yep. Alright. Now then, what does this say? Main menu is still undefined even though I included menu.h. Huh. What am I doing wrong? Oh. Maybe I need to do this. I need to include you as well. There. Right? Can I open source file menu.h? Can I open source file menu.h? It did look fine. Let's see. Let's see. I can't see. Oh dear. So here it talks about. Okay. I have the include tab. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. I think I'm gonna remove. Wait, do I remove this? Hold on. Is it like this? Yeah. That works. That works, right? That works. Whoops. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And now main menu is referred. Okay. That looks like it's going to work. So I just needed to put quotations around instead. I'm not sure if I actually need to include this, but I will keep that in there just in case, actually. Just to make sure like they connect to each other. Right. I think I actually do. Okay, so like main menu is kind of like defunct. And yeah, we'll just have to make a class here. I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna rebuild. Alright. We have a failure. What in the world? One or more multiple defined symbols found. That is not great. Let's delete main menu entirely. Say goodbye? Yep. So now we just have menu. And I'm going to, again, clean everything. And then build. Perfect, one success. Okay, that works because there weren't any like duplicates or anything. Great. Now let me go into the right files here. And then pull up not game. Not console actually. Test, not console. Alright. Here we are. This is not console as we've seen before. If I hit 1, it sends us to ranch. If I hit 2, it says tournament and does absolutely nothing. If I hit 3, it also does the same. If I hit 0, for some reason that doesn't work. So yep, as expected. Perfect. Alright. So now that we know how this works, I'm going to rename this. Rename this? Main menu. Right? I'm going to also rename this. Main menu. Oh. Hang on. Okay. And this means I need to change this to main menu. And this to main menu. Alright. Now here I want to go and... What do I want to do? I want to put a project. And I want to add class. And I want to add ranch menu. And the base class will be also ranch menu. And the access will be public because... Why not? We're not doing anything funny yet. Nothing too funny. So let me open ranch menu. And ranch menu needs to do all of this. I copy and paste all of these in. Then I open ranch menu.h. Make a copy. I removed this entirely. Not menu H, but main menu H, right? Yeah. Okay, copy paste these over. And still main, I do ranch. And I do this for the board. Ranch menu. I gotta save this. Ranch menu. Right. So here in main menu, right, now I need to include ranch menu. So I'm pointing over the ranch menu now. So not console points to main menu points to ranch menu. And all is good. Yep. So if I clean it again and then I rebuild, it should be a success. It's a success. And so if we pop everything up again, we should be able to see the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Yep. Everything is intended. Very simple, very clean. Perfect. Alright. Now we have, our infrastructure going. Main menu. Not console. This is as simple as it gets. For some reason, we have a while input here. Let me think about this. I gotta think a little bit. Right. A while. Okay, every menu has an input. It's a little string that waits for. No, it's a little input. We have the input here, but we don't do anything with it. Right. I see. So, actually, what I want to do... No, but I can't do that. I can't call main menu and then ask for an input. Which is why we're not exiting. What do I want to do? Do I want to implement like a start menu in here? Like a load save kind of deal? Maybe. Like a start, reset, and exit? I suppose that kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, sure. I'll do just that. Well, no, that's kind of extra. Well, that means I can actually get rid of all of this for now. I want to keep the format, but I'm gonna transfer that over somewhere else. So all we want here is this. Because we don't do anything else with this. That works. So then we go to main menu. Sorry, main menu. And we ask for all of these inputs, right? I want to put a while file, while conditioning, while statement in here. We want to do this. So while the input is not equal to 0, then we keep on going through this loop. Right? Right. So I get 0, 0 immediately quits. So that reads in the input that breaks the main menu. That breaks us out, that ends this, and then main has nothing else to call. So that ends the program entirely. Right. And this is a while loop. Now then, we then exit out of range. We exit out of this. Actually, no. We call. Actually, when we're inside this while loop, right? And we call ranch menu. We'll go to ranch menu. And so ranch menu also needs its own little input here. This while, right? Oh, no. Let's put that underneath here. Yes. So of course input is 0. Well, input is not 0 because 0 will exit us out. So what happens here is that if we don't input something bad, then nothing is actually told to us right now. So I should actually do that. Else if, right? Input. Actually no. This is just an else if. Like, if input is 1, 2, or 3. Actually no, I want to make sure if input is not equals no, actually we check if it's 1, we check it if it's not 1, we check if it's 2. If it is 2, we go through this, so we don't do this. I think. Maybe. I think that's how the else if statements work. Since like oh my goodness, there's so many else if statements in here. It's horrible. This is pretty bad programming. I'm falling into the Yondev trap hole. Get me out of here. Get me out of here fast. Fast and soon. I wonder if there's another way we can do this. Actually, yeah. Hang on. Let me think. Is there a better way to do this? What if I did this instead? I'm gonna do some silly code here. Alright. Let's say I have, let me define a list here. std list, and then int, a list of integers, right? And options. What options? Okay, you have options 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay. Options 0, 1, 2, and 3, right? Oh, hang on. Should be in here. Why are you being annoying? Did I miss something? Oh, my bad. There we go. What? Oh, I'm silly. We need to include this. There we go. Okay. So then, now we take in, we have a string, we have an input, right? Actually, no. That's... Huh. Actually, why don't we go characters? I go... Make these into strings, right? Right. Because I want input 2. Let's call it input 2 for now. Oh. There. And I want an input as well. Wait, what's going on here? What? No instance of constructor. Whatever. Whatever. Fine. What? Okay, now you're not being cooperative. Do I not need that? There, okay, that's fine then. Go back to 0, 1, 2, 3. Then what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to go ahead and do if input is in options, then we do a bunch of funny stuff here. We want to then call from another list. I think, no. No. It's a range of options, right? Range of options like if I put as a range of like options, this is like pseudocode right now, then this checks if I plug in, a number between 0 and 3. If I don't, then it's invalid. It's an invalid input, so I don't deal with that. I just kind of don't do anything for now. But if it is an input, then what if I did list of strings? Oh, list of characters, right? A list of characters. A, B, C, D. I don't know why this thing is like throwing a hissy fit at me. I don't know why. That's okay. Ideally, what happens is, I would do like CL options, like input, right? So what this would do is it would kind of go into, our list of options and be like, okay, what are the options, right? And then it'll go, sure, let's call that. I mean, no, that's what I want to do. It's how do I properly explain this? Okay, let me start from the very beginning. So here I have a little block of pseudocode. Instead of doing a whole bunch of while and else and if else statements, we're just gonna need the while. The if and else if, whatever, right? This list here contains what I want instead of characters. It's more like actual like functions. So like, this would be ranch menu. Right, this would be tournament menu. This would be visit menu. And like one of these would also be like exit menu or something. No, or like just the exit function. And so what this would do is we're taking an input, right? And the input is obviously a number. And then we check that the input is in the range of the length of options, which means we take a look at how long this list is. We go, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 characters long, right? And we go, okay, is, the number here between 0 and, actually, is less than, that means we want to do less than. Since the length is 4, but the index starts at 0, and greater than 0, right? Something like that. Then we kind of have like an exception, like maybe like a 0. If it is 0, then we do an exit. If it's anything else, we don't do anything. Just loop back to the while. And so, if it's like maybe like a 1, 2, 3, we would call like a BCD, right? So if I go 1, I'm calling index 1. See, with this options input. So right now this would technically just, while it would print out B right now, I want it to kind of grab tournament menu. So tournament menu would somehow be caught here. I'm not sure how that would work though. That sounds a little bit more complex than necessary. It is kind of good design though, because I don't need to go, oh well, if you're another number, right? No, I just add something in here and this logic statement already condenses everything and go, it already checks for that. And then, it has this, this out thing. Yeah. Anyway, for now, I mean, that's something to take, to consider. For now, we're just gonna be stuck in bad programmer limbo. Yeah, I just noticed it's not great. It really isn't great. Hmm. Oh, also, ranch. Where were we? Ranch should not have a permit or visit. Yeah. Let's just fix that. Where is it? We have status and trade, right? We don't have it 3. Yeah, to be fair, like, for what we're doing, this does work out. It's not too bad quite yet. So for now, let's just do, what is it? Not ranch, but we want, where is it on here? We want status and train. Okay, perfect. Status and trade, right? Then, same thing with the main menu here. We actually want to go in here and want to do status and then trade, and then 0 is exit. Or should I say, yeah, it's gonna be exit. Exit the ranch, and then you go back to the main menu. Right. Now, I want to make sure this actually works before I, like, continue this format that I'm doing. So let's go into rebuild. Everything should work. Yes, 1 success. Okay. So I'm gonna start with 3. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, I see. So here it asks for an input, right? And then we just take 1 input. Actually, let's go back to main menu because that's where the issue happened. It takes 1 input. Right before. And once we do take in that 1 input, it just keeps on going in a while loop. So it doesn't ask for another input anywhere. Which would halt the program for us to actually interact with it. Which means we need to put in the clear input right in there instead. That's good. That's good. We checked for that. Let me rebuild everything. Perfect. Now if I run this again, yes, it should give me, yes, 3, 2, okay. 1 goes into the ranch. We now have status and trade. If I get 1, I get status. If I get 2, I get trade. If I get 0, I exit. That leaves a loop. Completely. Oh, I see. Okay. That's not what I want to have happen. Okay. That's interesting. So, what's happening is, we have a universal string input. So, when I hit 0 for input, where is it? Yeah, when I hit 0 for input in ranch menu, main menu also reads that in. So, it's like, that's not right. Because I just wanted to exit ranch menu, not the entire main menu. I think that's what it's doing. Because after calling ranch menu, then nothing else happens. Well, no. Actually, something else is happening. Hang on. Whoops. Let me try this again. If I go into the console and hit 0, that exits out. That does exit out. Okay, good. So what is going on with this while loop in ranch menu then? I'm probably missing something very fundamental again. So let's enter ranch and let's hit 0. Oh! I see. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. We are actually sent back to main menu. That is true. However, because we were sent back to main menu, without anything else, because we're still within the main menu while loop, right? We just went into ranch menu, and then when we exited out, we hopped right back into this. So it's waiting for a player input already. It jumps right to here. So what can I do with that? Do I want to maybe simply put a declaration? The declaration right here? Like main menu, right? Right here as always. So like every time I spit something, right? If it's a bad input, it'll loop back to this. Does that make sense? So like when I go to ranch menu then, you know, it would be like this. You're in a ranch, here are your possible inputs every single time you go through the loop. Oh! What's going on here? Syntax error. Aha! Gotcha. Yes. There we go. Now then, if I do this, I type hit rewrite tournament, and then normally, they would go into like tournament, right? We'll go, okay, we're into like the tournament, it would pop up all the tournament stuff. But it doesn't, so we loop back into main menu, and it tells you, okay, here, you're right back at main menu, and here's what you can do with main menu. I might reserve like a character for like help. Like maybe H? Just for like more command info, maybe, but like this works out. They'll always do the same thing. And let's see, if I hit 3, we visit, and then we go back to menu. So if I hit 1, we're like batch, right? Okay, 2, 3. We status, we train, okay, and we hit 0, we exit, we go back to main menu, right? And we go 0 again and we quit. Okay, there it is. I think this format will be fine for now. It is kind of redundant if you like misinput something and it just kind of spits out you're still back in the main menu. But that does the job, and honestly, that's kind of dummy proof. So I have no problems with that. That works. of course, this is our main. This is not console. This is literally everything we need for this right now. Honestly, we could also, like, maybe get rid of the string, and, like, get rid of this, and just have it called main menu. Like, super simple stuff. But, yeah, this works. So then every time we want to do something, we'll just, like, make another one of these, and then delete them all. It's just a little bit extra now that I'm looking at it. I'm going, you know, like, this stuff is barely 10 lines of code. It's gotta be, like, maybe 50 at the longest if I, like, expand this. Actually, no, it's gonna stay 24 because, like, this is just gonna change into, like, another line that does this. It's just gonna call, like, tournament menu instead of ranch menu, and that's, like, less characters too. It's 24 whole lines. Oh, just nothing. Yeah, like, maybe, you know, I'll add some comments. Like, make sure, you know, I come back and I know what this means. But that's it. So I suppose I just kind of want to get tournament and visit up right now. Let's do that. Let's go and add a class. That's kind of a handful. Tournament menu. Can I shorten that? Like, no. That's fine. Yes. So what does the tournament do? Tournament displays possible menus and it initiates battle. Okay, this tournament menu is going to be a lot fancier than all the other stuff. So we're going to kind of ignore everything else that this has to offer for now, and kind of just do the fairness right of asking for a player input and I'm going to have only one thing. Battle. It's gonna be battle for now. And it's just gonna spit out fight. For now. And that's tournament for yeah. I can serially go back. We're gonna expand on this some more, of course. We go to main menu.cpp, then we want to include tournament menu.h. Then with that, oh, actually no, we're gonna get a couple more lines of code because we need to include stuff. And by couple I mean like two, literally two more, because this is gonna be visit menu. And we're gonna do like include visit.h soon. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me add a class here. Visit menu. And we want to open open that up as well. Here's visit menu.cpp. And visit has... What does visit have? It pops up in a menu and you have shop and park. Okay. Let's actually copy ranch.cpp. Yep. We want visit menu .h. This is visit. And we have shop. And we have park. And then for the sake of simplicity, we have money. And then we have nice. Nice. Okay. So this is just to make sure that our calling or input is proper. And then we want to go back into visit menu.h, kind of copy this and then rename it. All of that. All that. All that. Then we go back in the main menu and everything seems to be in working condition, yep. Now, we want to actually go into branch menu, the status and train, right? Which means we need to make yet another class. Status menu. Called status menu. Oh man. See, like, maybe instead of like copying and pasting all of this, since everything runs on the same sort of format, I could instead, you know, go back here and like set up a proper like menu loop. Sorry, menu generation. Because that would set up everything for a menu pop-up, right? It all follows the same format. I wonder if I could do that somehow. Somehow. Because that would simplify, like, copy and pasting all of this, but that's alright. It's not that big of a deal. It takes a relatively small amount of time to do all of this. Branch menu include... Right. We now have a status menu, which will look very similar to the branch menu. We want to include status menu.h. We also want to include stats. Right, monster stats. That's very important. Visit menu. Ooh. Good catch. There we go. Is our menu renamed properly? Yes. Okay. Branch menu. Let's go. Let's rename status menu. Password input. Status. Written status. And what does status display? It displays all sorts of stats, right? And I guess it doesn't, it might actually not need anything. I can just spit out everything. No. Let's make this simple, actually. We're gonna split it very similar to the train, C train, S train, and P train. Oh, my bad. Let me pull this back up. Yes. We want... I guess... One is... All? All. No, actually, let's make that. Yeah, let's make it all. Right? Oh, stats. Let's pick 3 skill stats. Let's make 4 potential. Alright. Here's everything. Here's everything. Oh, that's only. And we want skills only. Right? Then we have potential. Potential only. And then I want to read just the numbers correctly. Yeah, 3 and 4. Okay. Then I have to link everything up properly. Let's see. Main menu is linked to ranch. Well, tournament and visit, right? Ranch is therefore linked to status menu, right? Actually, oh, that reminds me, I need to pull this up, do this, do that, do that, do that, and that. There we go. And we go back to the range menu, that status menu, status. We can simply call status menu. There we go. And then, you know, at this point, right, by this point, we're going to start another, do I want to make a class? I suppose we have to. Yeah, it's gonna be, I want to say the monster class, which is where we'll store all the stats, right? And once we do that, it'll be something like here. I'll leave it in comments right now, but it'll look something like monster.h, right? And so we do here is everything. We would do something like what is it? Print C stats, right? Print C stats. Would do something like that. Actually, no, it would do everything. So it would do S stats and then P stats. Yep. We'll do all of this. And these would be methods from the monster.h, well, monster.cpp file. Yeah. So monster.h, you know, right now we might have a single void visit menu, but for monster.h, we'll definitely have like each variation of each stat. And then we'll also have like plus or minus to the stats as well. Those are necessary methods that we need other files to refer and call to. But we'll have that. Okay. Let me do a build here then. Has everything, has all the CPPs. Okay. Perfect. So now when we call this, let's take a look. If you go to the ranch, we can take a look at status. We go all. Right. Combat stats only, yep. There is skills only, potential only. You have to exit. And this takes us back to ranch. I'm gonna do train. Okay, that does that. We can exit. Let's go to tournament. We can battle. We can fight. We can battle again. We can leave. Okay, then we can visit. We have a shop. Money. Yes. We can go to the park. Nice. And we can exit again. Okay, we can exit. Very, very nice. Okay, that's good work. That's good work. I think the last thing we're gonna work on today is, since pretty much almost all the menus have been set up, I need to start getting into like the actual like logic interactions with numbers and whatnot. So our next step here is to create the monster class. Monster class. Yes. So what does the monster class have? Let's include everything here. We want the console, we want the string, and we want the list. So you're right. How do I do this, actually? This is a very good question. Oh shoot, you're right. We want to instantiate multiple classes of monsters too. Okay. Cause like, you know, I have the player monster, and then I have the randomly generated enemy monsters. You're right. Yeah. Shoot. Well, let's just declare some stuff first. I think this is what we're supposed to do. Right? Error type. Hang on. How do I declare a list again? Oh, I already forgot how. Not great. Oh. Yeah, here. My bad. We need to declare what sort of values are in there. Alright. Here are a whole bunch of integers, so I want to leave a comment in here. Combat stats order, right? HP, and then this is a good time to go into what we have. P attack, 0. Let's do this. No. That's kind of redundant. I already know, like, if it's this order, then I can read. This is index 0. This is index 1. So on and so forth. So that's not necessary for me. And I'll probably, like, correct. Future me will probably go... Come on, you could have just put the index in there. Now I have to kind of like read through it and go, okay, hang on. So like, what is fortitude again? We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the index 5. To count every time. Oh no. Okay, so these are our values, and I suppose we can initially start with 1 in everything. A 0 in happiness. Or do I want fortitude, reflex, will, and speed to be 0? Or do I want to put speed after these instead? No, I think it'll be fine at the end. Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, okay. You know, this order works, right? I'm not sure this is the way I should be constructing a class, though. Let me look something up. Okay. Let's declare the class properly here. Class monster, right? It's easier for myself. Do I have to do that? No, I do. Yeah, I do. Alright. See stats. Right. Oh, good. Access specifier? Do I need that? Why not? I mean, it's public for now, but I probably want to keep it private. Okay, that stays. Now, this becomes a little interesting, because I need to figure out where I want to create the object. I believe it should be, like... Oh, that's kind of simple, actually. We're going to not console, right? And we want to make sure we set up a player monster object, right? And that's really all we have to do. That sets up everything, I think. Do we have to set up here? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know where else to set it up. And that's mostly where we save our data. Yeah. Okay. So let's do this for now. We want skill stats. Alright. We got skill 1. And it has a list of strings. Can I do that? No, I can't. That's also bad. That's also bad. Why are you like this? Come on. List of characters is fine and empty. I don't know what's got you bunched. Why are you like this? Okay, well this clearly won't work for now. This is probably the wrong type specification. Oh wait, no. Hang on. Let's make this easier, yeah. Okay. 1, actually 0, 0, 0. Right? This means that This skill has nothing in it. It does nothing. Same skill 2 and same skill 3. Maybe I might want to like implement like a name later on. But I'll deal with that later. For now, here's what we have. And so, each one of these, right, each one of the skills has no, I need a skill within a skill. So how do I do that? Not a skill, sorry, not a skill within a skill. Oh, an array within a list within a list. Because the idea here is that, let me do this. So, we have like a list of potential, type, right? What do we call it again? Characteristic. Characteristic 1, right? Characteristic 1, characteristic 2, characteristic 3. And so each characteristic, right? Each characteristic has a name, I guess. Current value, max value, right? And we kind of want to put, actually each characteristic just has the current value and a max value. Guess it'll be like characteristic something like that. Also, this is misspelled. Yep. It's also missing an I. Yeah. So, if we want to bare bones it out, it'd be like this. Something like this, right? And we probably want the characteristic. Actually, yeah. We want the characteristic ID. The current value and the max value, because that's what these are representing right now. And 0 just means it doesn't have a characteristic. Or I could use null. Well, I think I want to use 0 for like the sake of everything having numbers. So the game doesn't cry out and yell at me when something needs to read numbers. So, you know, you have like a 50 and a 100. And this would be like a 0, 0, 0 because there's nothing in there, right? Something like that. I'm not sure how I do that, but try some things up. Next is we actually want, what is it? Oh yeah, potential. Potential values, also in a list. So this one is a little interesting. Everything is 0, right? Except for like maybe slime, right? And I'll do it so that odds, current value evens max value, right? Limit value. And then we go slime for the first two. Second 2, dragon. Right, every 2 pairs. Should be slime, dragon. Then, what other potentials do I have? Horse? How do I have horse in there? It's just strange. It's just strange thing to have there. Okay, even. Right. Holy. Let's just call it holy. Yeah. And dark. Dark and holy. Bird. So every 2 pairs, and I'll separate them like this for ease of eyes. You know, 1, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I kind of have an extra right here. That's a number 7 that I don't know what to put there for now. Yeah, so we can do something like this. And obviously, the default is like 0. Well, you kind of need, what is it? You kind of need potential in some area to start off with. So this might be like maybe like a tutorial that I need to cut in. Like, at the very start, you might be told, okay, what do you want your monster to be? Or, we can give you, a free monster supplement, right? Slimes. Yeah, free monster supplement. But like, we can call it a monster egg. I don't know. Something of that sort, just to let you choose on how to develop potential. I think I'll leave it at 0, 0 for now. Yeah. Don't want to mess with that too much. But yeah, that is our setup for now. I think that makes a lot of sense. And that will be all for today. I've been your host, Notte, and wherever you are, have a very good rest of your day. おつのでした。